Engineer Sanam Hussain Khan. My supervisor, Dr. Asifullah Khan. Our presentation topic is relevant to COVID-19 detection and diagnosis system using chest X-ray and CT lungs images and deep learning. As you know that COVID is spread throughout the world and it affects almost more than 200 of countries and in fact more than 80 million of people and it caused 16 million of people are caused death. So early diagnostic system, early detection system is very important in order to prevent such a disease. So what cause it, which cause it causes? It causes respiratory illnesses, means exchange of gases between the blood and water and other air. So it affects our whole respiratory system and it causes death due to the failure of respiratory system. And what is the common medium of common infection of the COVID? That is due to the cough, sneezing, and talking. So the clinical symptoms, the most common symptoms of clinical symptoms are fever, dry cough, and while in a severe case, it may cause pneumonia and other infection. So we need immediate detection because in order to prevent in order to the we need a quick detection system in order to prevent the COVID-19 spread. So anyway, if there is suspect of COVID infected, we need to quarantine them and proper treatment and care is very important. And after this, we are attending a social distances and reduce contact with this. Due to these policies, we can reduce such infection. Most commonly diagnostic tests are RT-PCR tests. RT-PCR tests are early detection test. This detection test is when the virus is in active form. While when the in severe case it infect the human organs or lungs or chest, then you have to move toward X-ray and CT scan analysis, where the virus is active or in active form. While when the person become recovered and you are testing their antibodies, there is serological test. So in all these tests, we have seen that RT-PCR test will take almost 24 hours, while X-ray and CT scan analysis is a very tedious job and time-consuming job. And as you seen that in Pakistan, in just like in underdeveloped country, patient per doctor rate is very high, so it is very huge burden on radiologist in order to analyze chest X-ray, CT scan analysis. So we need such a diagnostic system based on diagnostic system. So we need automatic system based on deep learning in order to facilitate the medical staff. And our deep automatic system is based on the COVID-19 detection system using chest X-ray images and further diagnostic system in order to analyze the infectious region, how much it is infected, where is it infected, their cases, it is severe case, mild case, or huge case. So accordingly, this we can facilitate them. So this is the whole scenario, two-stage framework of COVID detection and diagnosis system. In initial phase, we have used detection system. In a detection system, as we see that the X-ray, chest X-ray are commonly available in all of the hospitals. So we first take the X-ray images of suspect. Whenever it is identified, it is infected. The infected images or patients are further provided for CT scan analysis. In a CT scan analysis, we can analyze the detailed analysis of the infected region, where the infection and how much the infection. So it provides a huge facilitation to the medical staff. As you've seen that there is a chest X-ray images, and a chest X-ray images, we are performing some data augmentation strategy. We use data augmentation because in a medical field there's a limited amount of data, and COVID is a new challenge. So therefore, the limited level data is there is a limited amount of available data. So that's why we are performing data augmentation. Data augmentation means to increase the samples. After this, we are providing it to the deep learning model. In a deep learning model, it detect that is COVID infected, that is non-COVID infected. Whenever it is COVID infected, it is provided the CT scan analysis, that is CT scan images. In the CT scan images, we have proposed two main phases. First, they are infected slices, and second is analysis of infected slice. These are the chest X-ray images. So as in the first row, we have seen that that is X-ray images, chest X-ray images, while in the second row, the radiologist mark that infected regions. This is our whole detection system framework. At a left, we have seen that we have collected a database of different data sets. That initial that is, we collected 6K of data set, then 10K of data set, and 15K of data set. In a 6K of data set, it contains COVID versus normal images, while in a 10K, it contains COVID versus non-COVID and normal images, while in 15K, COVID, non-COVID, and normal images with stringent images. All of these are stringent images. We pass these images with a different validation and training split after splitting, provide to the own deep learning models during a training phase. In a deep learning model, we have proposed our own three architectures. The first architecture is ReNet, that is region and edge based CNN network. This idea is inspired. We are inspired from the classical image processing method, that is region and edge based feature extraction, region and edge based detection, region and edge based segmentation. These ideas is incorporated in a CNN, that is a novel idea that is incorporated in deep CNN. While a second model, that is split transform merge ReNet, or split transform merge ReNet, there are three different channels, mean there are different paths. In each path we incorporated the region and edge based idea, and at the end we concatenate. While in a third channel, while a third model is that is the CB STM ReNet. In a CB STM ReNet, we introduce the concept of channel boosting. In a channel boosting, there is auxiliary channels concatenated at the end to the proposed channels, and at the end we receive the prediction. And we compare our whole architectures with the existing state-of-the-art architecture, which is very competitive. And the competition is based on transfer learning based fine-tuning pre-trained architecture and training from scratch, that's state-of-the-art architecture. And the model is validated based on some measurement, that is accuracy, F-score, MCC, sensitivity, specificity, precision, area under curve, precision, and recall curve. So this is our proposed model channel boosted based split transform merge region edge based network. As we have seen that is our proposed block, and each proposed block region or concept of region edge based feature extraction concept is incorporated. At the end, these concepts are combined, and auxiliary channels, these are the auxiliary channel above you in a green and a pink colors, these are auxiliary channels, and these auxiliary channels are combined to the original channel in order to boost these channels provided for further processing, and at the end it segregate COVID infected versus COVID non-infected and healthy. These are our own proposed architecture, the channel boosting based architecture, competing state-of-the-art architectures. As you have seen that in the tabulated results, tabulated result is seen that 98%, 98.53% accuracy with the F-score of 0.98, the sensitivity of 0.9 are achieved by our proposed architecture, while our proposed architecture is compared with the state-of-the-art architecture, that is state-of-the-art architecture, that is ResNet VGG, which is considered to be the best model state-of-the-art architecture. Here we have increased the sensitivity rate, and sensitivity rate is very important because sensitivity rate is rely on true positive and false negative. And true positive means true prediction. False negative means the person that is infected and you say that he is not infected, it will infect the whole population. So their true negative is the reducing of false negative is a challenging. So our proposed architecture, I have seen that it reduces the false negative in above image, that is we reduce up to 7, while in the second, for the second data set we are reduced up to 14, and for third data set we are reduced is to 31, and with the state of the art architecture results are here also you have seen. These are the feature analysis of proposed architecture with the state of the art architecture. Proposed and boosted feature visualization are just like it segregate, it make the decision cut between the COVID versus healthy, COVID versus non-COVID, and COVID versus non-COVID on stringent data set. While the right column show that the state of the art ResNet feature visualization. As you've seen that our proposed architecture correctly segregate or correctly make a decision boundary between COVID versus non-COVID. The precision recall curve, and precision recall curve is very important for the radiologist or doctors. You have seen that our proposed architecture have best area under the curve 0.99, while the precision is also at 0.9 at area under the curve values. So our proposed architectures is competing with the state of the art best architecture. as seen in the precision recall curve and ROC curve. This is the web predictor we have designed for the COVID detection system. As seen, this is publicly available and it can be accessed anywhere, any part of the world. Here you see that is a get prediction. You can take prediction. Okay. After the prediction, it will ask you about to choose the file as image. Whenever you are choosing the file image, it upload that image and it will give the prediction of that is non-corona, yeah, non-COVID, and corona, that is COVID. Okay, it will give a prediction. This model is publicly available on internet. You can access, and it is on pipeline, like means multiple user can access at the same time. Second phase of our project COVID is COVID diagnostic system. In a COVID diagnostic system, whenever the person is considered to be COVID infected, it is provided for the detailed analysis to the diagnostic system. And diagnostic system at the input, you have to analyze the CT scan images. And a CT scan images, mean it can capture, it can take in the images of organ at every angle, So here we have also proposed two kind of strategies. One is segregation in classification strategy. Second is segmentation strategy. It is because of that the CT scan analysis, all of the slices are not infected. So in the first phase, we segregate the infected versus non-infected slices. Whenever the infected slices, whenever it is considered these are the infected slices, these infected slices along with the labels are provided to the segmentation model, and the segmentation model is trained based on these data with the label. At the end, it predict that there is how much it is infection, where is the infection, and the whitish region give the information of the infection. So for that system, we have also proposed our own models, that is COVID. For the classification, we have proposed the COVID City RENET, while in a segmentation, we have COVID-Seg RENET. It is also inspired from the region and edge-based segmentation, region and edge-based feature extraction, and region-based segmentation. So these are the CT scan images. You have seen that the row A is the infected, normal CT scan images, while row B with the boundary boxes are the infectious CT scan images. We have designed here for also for GUI tools that is available, publicly available. In a GUI tool, you have to take the load images. You have to load image, and the load images, you process that image. After the processing, provide to the detection model. Detection model will give the information that you are in danger, COVID infected. Whenever it is COVID infected, that COVID infected images or slices is provided to the diagnostic system. In a diagnostic system, it provides the full detail of the information, means label overlay with the ground truth in binary slices, and with the original image also give that information of the infectious region. You have seen that from the images, the bluish will be the infectious region. Here the whitish is the infectious region. That is the second image. You have to take, load that image, pre-process that image. It will give the information of that is COVID infected or non-infected. It is in danger, the COVID infected. That is further provided to the segmentation model. And segmentation model gives the binary segmentation as well as the label overlay segmentation, as well as in original region. You can also analyze that region that is infected. This is the normal slice. I see that your load image, you pre-process image, provide the detection model. It say that congratulations, you are healthy. So this slice is not further provided to a segment diagnostic system. Means further not provided to the segmentation. It means you are healthy. You are not screening for the next test. So these testing kits are available for the radiologists as well as for the public users. The COVID detection system is provided on this website, while the COVID detection and diagnosis system OpenGUI source is provided on this website. Our proposed models, mean our proposed systems, take the each patient test in within 5 to 7 seconds, while the RT-PCR test is about approximately takes 24 hours, while the other CT scan and X-ray manual analysis also tedious and take a lot of time. These are the conclusion. Our proposed detection model outperforms the state-of-the-art models with the measurements of sensitivity, specificity, MCC, PR. It reduces false negative It have a good classification and segmentation performance. The detection accuracy is almost 97%, while the intersection over union area, I mean structure similarity and overlapping are almost 98%. The proposed deep neural network based on COVID-19 classification segmentation are available for the researcher and radiologists through the GitHub. I've also provided the links of that system. It is quick and easily implementable and online accessible. So these are the research papers that these are online available. You in the detailed information you can visit and download that papers. So that is classification, region analysis of COVID infection, UCT. That is for diagnostic system. These are the references. So thank you very much.
Okay, so we are open to any question. If there is any question from the panel, please ask.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर। सर मेरा
वालेकुम
बेसिक सा
सलाम।
क्वेश्चन है, वकार बात करूँ, मैं कंप्यूटर साइंस का स्टूडेंट।
अच्छा
सर माशाल्लाह काफ़ी अच्छा वर्क हो रहा है और काफ़ी अच्छी रिसर्च हो चुकी है पीआर लैब की तरफ से। मैं जानना चाहूँगा कि कुछ